Hi guys! Today we're going to make this adorable baby penguin. And if you look at this penguin, it looks more realistic, not so much symbolic. And we are going to be drawing from a reference photo. So that's one thing you're going to learn. The second thing you're going to learn is to make things more realistic. We need to put shadows in them to make them look three-dimensional. If you take a look at this snowball that I drew, it looks very flat right now. But if I add some shadow to it, it ends up looking more like a ball, more like it's three-dimensional. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. So let's get started. You will need white chalk, black chalk, and some kind of eraser. The reason I have this pencil eraser is because it's a detail eraser. It's for erasing small areas. If you want to erase big areas, you will need a bigger eraser. So, guys, first thing we're going to do this penguin right here, this first one. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw a circle for the head real lightly, and I want you to do the same. So first draw a circle for the head, and then the second thing you're going to do is draw a oval for the body. Okay? And draw it very light, because this is not going to be your final drawing. You're just using these circles to get sizes correct. After you have it set up where you really like the two sizes, centered, everything looks good, now we're going to draw the outside of it. And so we're pretty much going to follow the line of our penguin, and we're just going to draw the outside, and then where it overlaps, we're going to erase. And anything else on the inside, we are going to get rid of. So go ahead and do that. Now it looks like a pear. After you have the inside erased, we are going to go ahead and draw, I would like you to draw the arms. Now the arms are just like little triangles that come down on the side. So if you want, you can draw them both like this. So you come down, make sure you're coming down from the shoulder, which is right below the head. Make a point and come back up. Or you can have them both going up like this. You can have them going out this way. You can bend them a little bit so that showing some other kind of emotion if you want, even though these are supposed to be more realistic. It's up to you. Then down at the bottom, we're going to just do 3 ovals on each side for toes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we just have an outline. Let's put some details on the face with our white chalk before we start. Okay, first thing, we're going to draw an arched line coming down, and what that does, it gives the illusion of roundness when it's bent like that. And then we're going to draw a skinny, we're going to draw 2 lines up on either side. So see how the black, there's less black on the side and there's more on the top. So then we're going to make it so that it almost has a helmet on, but there's less black on the side and more black at the top. And then we're going to draw this middle part. You can draw it as almost like a hot dog shape. And that's pretty much it. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a horizon line behind our penguin. And the horizon line is where the sky, everything above it is sky, everything below it is ground. So all this is ground. And when you put a horizon line, then all of a sudden your penguin is standing on something. And you can put snowbanks or mountains, whatever you would like in the back. You can have it just straight. And then we're going to color in the face with white. Go ahead and color in the face, and then color in the tummy with white. And notice I turned my chalk to the side so I could color it quicker. And then also the wing. You know what? Let's not do the wings yet. Don't do the wings yet, because it'll be easier if we don't do the wings, since you're new drawers. And also remember to tap everything off. Don't brush it because it'll smear. So we're going to make this body rounder, make it look round. Right now it's kind of flat looking because we just have it one color. So guys, I want you to start by taking your black chalk and just on top of the white, make a few lines on the sides, and then same thing on this side, just on the body. Okay, on each side, and then let's put some on the bottom too. And I want you to take one finger and one finger only, and I want you to brush it in. And that is going to help to make a shadow. It's going to be darker on the outside and lighter on the inside, all the way around. Brush that in towards the center, and then smooth it out. And then rub that tummy. And that gives it the illusion that it looks three-dimensional. Now on mine right here, it looks like I need a little more black, and maybe a little over here. Hold yours up so you can see it, where it needs to be, have more. And then if you would like to make your penguin a little bit darker on the bottom here, just add a little bit, use the side of your chalk, add a little bit more. I'm going to keep my chest white so it's more like this little guy right here. Let's add a little bit more white up there, maybe a little bit more. A little more dark down here. A lot of blending with the finger, guys. There we go. Then the last thing I want you to do, guys, is really put more of a shadow down here, because the least amount of light is getting down here. So this is always going to be the darkest. It's down here on the bottom. There we go. Cool. Next, we're going to do the same thing with the wings. Color the wings white and tap off. And then lightly outline them with black. You might have to wipe your finger off a little bit. And then take the black and push it to the center of the wing. If your finger's too big, use your pinky. Push it to the center. Here, I'll do this one again. See how I'm pushing it to the center? Just very gently pushing it to the center. Now it looks kind of funny that way because I have little juts. And so I'm just going to blend it all this way. Awesome. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to smooth out the face. that's white. So you can take your pinky and smooth out that face before we add that black part. Smooth it out so it blends with the rest of the body. And keep wiping your fingers as you go, guys. That's the curse of chalk pastel. Okay, and then we're going to put this little helmet on. So, first thing we're going to do, we're just going to draw a line all the way around. I'm kind of coloring in the line a little bit. Okay, scoop the line to connect right here. Make it arch down a little bit so that it's not straight. Then at the top, outline the top. The top has more black. And then color it in with your black. And guys, if you're having trouble coloring with your chalk pastel, sometimes you just have to turn it to a different surface. Or look at it and see where a good coloring surface is. There we go. And then just leave it once you have it all black. Okay, give it some eyes. Just dot the eyes right in there and there. And then color in the toes. Remember, if it's not doing a very good job of coloring, rotate it and get a different coloring surface. Last thing we have is the beak. And guys, the beak is white, and this is kind of tricky, but you're going to have to find a sharp point on your chalk. So you're going to have to turn your chalk and find a sharp point. On the square pieces, a lot of times it's the corners. So find a sharp point, and you're going to put a down arrow. This is tricky. Try to make it look like a beak. Oh, and that didn't work very well. So I'm going to use my eraser. Erase it. It's delicate. Let's try it again. I'm going to go down and up. There's a little triangle. Have a little triangle coming down. And the last part is to give color in the snow a little bit. And if you look, I turned my chalk to the side. And I'm just lightly coloring it in. You don't have to color it in solid. You can leave a little of the blue showing if you want. I'm going to add some extra white. Okay. And be careful not to rest your hand on your penguin so it smears. I'm making it snow, so I'm making big snowflakes. Those will be closer to you. And then small snowflakes, those are farther away. There we go, guys. There is a baby emperor penguin. All done. See you next time.